Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Catchy beat.
Why?
That's
I like
right.
the beat.
It's not even. It's
Okay.
supposed to be a Monday only thing, but I just, I wasn't able to stream Monday, and I really wanted to hear that song.
Yeah, it's a motivating
So
beat,
kill
dude.
me.
Yeah.
So fucking kill me. I don't
Why
care.
not?
Welcome to Midday Repartee. I'm Ratan Glory, joined today by my co-host Sim. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. How about you?
Amazing.
Amazing. And welcome
Amazing.
everyone to the show.
I'm doing fine. We
Domo
also have
arigato.
in our midst Fresher Luke.
Hello.
That's right. Creator of Forsaken Gods.
That is correct. Yes.
That's right. And Samir. Samir, are you
Hi
still
everyone.
Pakistan's only CG fan?
Yes, unfortunately,
Come on.
I'll try to change that. I'm trying to convert people here.
I believe you. I believe you, man.
What is the comic scene in Pakistan, Samir?
Um, it's barely there. Most people here buy anime,
Oh,
manga.
okay. Yeah.
So
It's the
manga
anime
is more.
invasion.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity. DC and Marvel should have marketed comics here, but they didn't.
But they tried. If you go back in, I think in the early 2000, end of 90s, they tried to either import mangas into their own thing, try to get European comics, but they tried to have a manga Marvel of all the characters. I don't know if you remember, they hired like Matsuda and a few others to do a manga version of their superheroes. It didn't work.
Didn't work.
No,
We're
you
so
just
in
didn't
pain.
understand.
How are you doing? I think I caught that tweet. Sorry, I have been kind of missing in action online. Just work has been crazy, but I did catch a glimpse that you injured yourself some damn way.
That's what I was gonna say. Did you injure yourself? Or that's the yoga mat you're holding close to your chest.
No, it's a swing.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, how hard did you masturbate?
Right?
Damn.
You broke your fucking hand. You put the power of God
Gargoyle.
down on your
Right.
dick, and you broke your fucking wrist.
What is this shit, Gargoyle? What the hell have you done?
Goons of Ragnar. Oh,
This
You've
came
broken
in the mail.
broken protocol. You've
Yeah.
gone out.
Beautiful cover. I thought I was spending money on trash. Nice.
Well,
and
yeah.
dark
I mean, my
cover.
name was attached to it, so I'm sure you were like, "Man, this is going to be questionable at best."
Look at all the lovely blood stains too.
Blood
Beautiful.
stains. Yeah, actually, the guy who designed the cover for the graphic novel version was Jay Photos. Just a masterful colorist. He's been working in comics for ages.
It hasn't
that
come in the
embossed?
mail yet, but the logo's awesome too. It hasn't come in the mail yet, but I got the Temple Smith cover.
Oh, nice. Yeah, dude. Ben Templesmith. I was buddies with him before he exploded
went
and
woke.
got all big. I don't know what
For
his
you,
politics
Pookie.
are.
He's woke.
He's another Aussie, right?
Yeah. I met him like once in passing. He seemed like a nice guy back then, but now I think he's just gone full woke.
I didn't know anything about that. There's somebody named Weary Sandwich something or other. I'm sure it's
What?
bad, but let's see what happens.
No,
Hey,
it's
what's
not
wrong with
bad.
what's
Oh,
Goon
okay.
Ragnar?
Well, you always have how are we supposed to know who the fuck you are?
My avatar is right there.
Oh, well, don't ask me to look at images and make rational evaluations on them. Jesus.
So, is the Rune of Ragnar a campaign that I missed? Because I didn't know about it.
No, it's a comic I did way back in the day. It got picked up by Image. We did 4 issues. It's a Viking mythology thing. It's good shit.
They're
Okay,
available
we
on
got it.
Amazon. I got
yeah?
my copy on Amazon.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
buy
oh.
that shit on Amazon. Dude, I have not seen a single solitary penny from any of it.
I'm looking for it right now on Amazon.
Well, can I send it to you so you can fucking sign it?
I've actually, here's the problem with that graphic novel. I have a box of them sitting here, but they were so poorly made that they fall apart, man.
This
I
one seems
can't-
like it's in good quality though.
Maybe the Amazon copies are better. I don't know. The ones I have, like, literally the pages will start, like, the glue and the binding doesn't hold, and it starts falling out.
This one's got a glue binding.
So I couldn't,
too.
in good conscience, I can't even sell them. I can't do anything with them.
I don't know if you can see it right here, but it's got this kind of extra gloss embossed.
Yeah,
It was nice.
Well,
the spot UV. Yeah, the spot
It was
UV.
nice. I mean, it was sold in Barnes and Noble for a while. It was, you know,
Uh,
I've done
you got
shit.
Bloodstains
I'm
right
not
here.
just.
Runes of Ragnar, right? So find it.
Runes of Ragnin or whatever. Really great logo. That's a really
It's a great
nice logo.
It is. We got a great logo designer to do it. Actually, the artist Josh Metters. We didn't pay cash for the logo. He actually agreed to give the guy a couple pieces of original art for that. Yeah. Josh Metters is he was an incredible talent, man, but he unfortunately passed away. Cancer.
And you had Ben Templesmith do one of your covers, man.
Yeah, I had also a German artist, Philipp Neuendorf, did some cool shit in there. A lot of cool people.
Just gonna say the main reason I came in here is to be selfish and add a little pimping to things.
Oh,
Because
imagine
my
that
boss
you would
is in
pimp something.
demand right now. Because my boss is in demand right now, and I'm working on the cover. I'm doing the colors for.
Nice. That looks good.
That's cool.
So I was hitting every stream I could hit last night with it, actually watching me do the colors and promoting them.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about like what's going on out there, man? What's going on out there and I mean, I guess when I'm referring to the US, I guess, but it's not
It's
just
like
the
what?
US.
It's like watching a real life Looney Tune. It's like everybody's like
Right.
strapping
No,
a
no,
dynamite
no.
to somebody, and it's like
Looney
What
Tunes
happened?
actually
It's
had
just
some
not-
value. Looney
Right.
Tunes had some value.
okay.
I guess so. It had some entertainment value, maybe. Debatable.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just so much going on, and it doesn't. It seems like a lot of what's happening, what's inspired these riots. Let's just call them riots because they're not protests.
No, they're not.
That's ridiculous, and it seems like so much of it is based on media spin.
I mean, it's the
Not really being honest, not being honest about what the hell's going on with these
It's
people.
the idea of like, we're allowed to be violent with you. Let us beat the fuck out of you. Let us be 50 to beat your fucking ass almost to death. We won't kill you. We'll leave you just paralyzed and very badly damaged. Please do not defend yourself.
You guys
That's what
see
I-
that disgusting
The fuck?
video recently?
That's what I expect my robot overlords to say to me when
Yeah, I was gonna
when
say,
everyone is enslaved.
robot
What-
voice with Sims. Like,
Let
Well,
us,
shit,
let
well,
us beat the fuck out of you.
Dude,
please.
the AI is taking over. It's a thing.
Stand still, human. We must bludgeon you.
Assimilate. Assimilate.
Oh no. Gargoyle, we'll engage. I know you might have a video to show. I haven't really looked at a bunch of this stuff, to be honest. I'm not that interested in going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But it's
problem is, it gets
if
depressing, man.
it's just everywhere. So what I find interesting, things like this, we'll just watch maybe 20 seconds of this.
View. But
Can we-
this may
there we
be obvious to most of you, but the left lied about what happened in Kenosha. Jacob Blake, the man who
they
was
lied?
shot several times in the back, was not just trying to break up a fight. In fact, according to dispatch audio, it's being reported by multiple outlets, he was trespassing. He had taken a woman's keys. There was a domestic scuffle, and the police were informed he had a felony warrant for his arrest. We already saw very early on video.
So this is the kind of shit we're dealing with here. It's like when the media first reports it, it's just it's like this guy trying to break up a fight, and he's just gunned down.
Yep.
And then of course, as the actual facts come out, this is a guy who was trying to steal a car, had someone's keys, was in a domestic altercation with this woman, and has warrants out for his arrest. And it's like, this is the guy that you're gonna start a riot for in this is the kind of nonsense going on.
But that's the thing is, it's like they want the U.S. and Canada to turn into the third world where it's normal. That type of thing is considered normal instead of respecting the rules. It's kind of weird.
Nah, man, 3 months of rioting is not normal even
No,
in the
it's
third
not.
world.
Yeah, wouldn't they
Totally
get tired
insane.
eventually?
Yeah.
And
You'd think they
how do you
would,
hold
but-
the media? The media is literally responsible for this riot in Wisconsin, for
Yeah, they're
this
feeding
lie.
Have you
There
seen
was-
the footage of the riots right now? All it is a bunch of white people and little young
Yeah.
girls. That
You
are
don't
doing
even
it.
see black that much. You just see white people.
No, of course
being-
not. They're the business owners that are getting fucked.
Yep.
It's totally insane, man. And I just found out today that the official autopsy for George Floyd states that it was a drug overdose.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the body cam footage that they released that was leaked?
For George Floyd or the other guy?
Yeah, for George Floyd, because even before there was a
Yes.
knee on his neck, he was going, "I can't breathe." You gotta
Yes,
go in the
exactly.
truck. I can't breathe in this truck.
Yes.
Yes. Please, officer, sir. Screaming at the
Steven
whole
Crowder
street,
went
the whole
into it.
street.
Steven Crowder showed the whole thing and went into it in depth. There was a whole. They showed this guy immense amounts of patience, and he did everything to put himself
Yeah.
in danger.
Or the other story, I don't remember the name of it, but the guy, the cop that shot the black man, and they're like, oh, they shot him out of nowhere, and then you see the video where the guy pulled a fucking knife on the cop trying to get him and trying to get his gun. Like, the fuck?
Yeah. You see even in the freeze frame a cramp
Yeah.
in his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
So
is
they're-
going on? These are the people that the masses are going to rise up for. No, this is just an excuse. It's an excuse for people who want to do this, who have a, I don't know, or there's some kind of funding behind it. I really don't know, but this is obviously not legitimate. It's not
it's-
organic. It's not real.
It's one of the things that I do. I said it before, and I agree with what Trump said a while back. Libel. It used to be a thing. People used to be afraid of libeling people, of accusing people without fact, because they could lose their fucking job, and that was a
Right.
thing, and that was
Yeah.
taken away. And I'm sorry, right now, that's what they're doing. They're spinning, shifting, and that's actually considered criminal under the libel laws and all this shit. Oh, just I do agree that they need to bring back the libel thing. People can't just go on
When did they
on
get rid
TV
of
and
it?
lie.
When did
It's
they
just-
get rid of it?
It's not really they got rid of it; they just don't apply it anymore.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, it's guilty
Yeah.
till proven innocent at the
Yeah.
moment, and it's
Or people don't challenge it much. Maybe that's a.
well, how do you challenge it when you don't have the money to take these people to court?
Yeah, and
Well-
before you used to be innocent until proven guilty, and now for that and anything that has to do with some abuse, it's guilty until proven innocent, and that doesn't work. That's against
Yeah.
everything we've always stand for.
And the other thing is, most people don't have the money to clear their names like that
Nope.
through
No.
court. It's like $10,000 is just the court filing fee, just on its own, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
And I
they
do-
know it's like such a viable tactic because most people just can't even engage the process, let
Yeah.
alone follow it through to the end. So what is the risk is nominal for the person or entity making the initial liable accusation.
Oh yeah,
They know,
yeah,
and it can create this kind of chaos.
yeah, absolutely. I know because I've been subjected to it. So-
Yep.
There you
Oh,
go.
is this a video of the guy being chased with the rifle
Yep.
and wind up a mob chasing him?
No.
Yeah,
That's
this
when
is
they threw the
another.
gas bomb. That's when they threw the Antifa, the Black Lives Matter, threw the gas bomb to the police, and the police were like, "Oh yeah, fuck you."
I'll just play it without sound, but this is like, Adam Friend had posted this. This is a lot of, these rioters are citing that Trump praised neo-Nazis at some point, which is an out-and-out falsehood. It's a lie. Just exactly what we're talking about, this libel.
But there's a
Component?
longer video,
And
There's
they
a
keep
longer,
repeating it. They just keep saying it.
Holy
there's a,
shit, those cops beat
there's
the
a longer
shit out
video
of them.
where you
The cops
right
are like
before-
going, like, when it comes to,
look at that one at the front.
Yeah, but there's a
He
longer
just gets
video
4
about
feet
this.
out of everyone.
there's a longer video about this where before they start running the cops, you see the people throwing a gas bomb at them, and you see it starting to spread the smoke like a smoke bomb. And did you see the cops just going fuck this shit, and they just start running?
See, that's part of the problem as well. Is that a lot of the videos that you find online, a lot of them have been clipped.
Yep,
Sure.
Push a certain agenda. So you have to go and you have to search for the full videos. You have to try and find all this extra shit rather than just seeing it all at once.
You do. Anything taken out of context. Especially if, I would say, especially if it supports your perspective, I would highly encourage finding the whole thing. And this is something, obviously the other side of the fence absolutely will not do. But, there's no point taking something out of context.
Sure there is.
Well, sure. There can be a lot of power in it. J Money, ladies. Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of power in controlling people to do what you want them to do. So
Right.
if you can control the masses and manipulate them, then you've effectively got like this giant sledgehammer of an army to push whatever it is you're trying to push.
This is what happens when you're being stupidly defiant.
Yeah.
They got exactly that. They got a mob that's going to people's houses and scaring them up in the middle of their sleep.
Yeah.
And terrifying people who are out to dinner.
Yeah. Because they didn't get their way.
Yeah.
This is that. Now again, I'm coming at this. I don't.
Oh,
have
that's
a lot
the
of
guy.
I don't have a lot of information on this.
Oh, yeah.
I can't speak to it with any
think
kind of
the
knowledge. I'm just curious what you guys think. Like, is it at that point where people just need, you're not going to get the help you need to protect your property or your family? There's not enough help being given to stop this. Is it at that point where people need to take this into their own hands?
Yeah.
It passed that a while ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, from where I lived 10 years ago, you had to protect yourself because the response time was 3-4 hours.
Right. Now I don't know I don't know the context of this. Like, where this took place. Was it literally on land or property that his family owned, or was it in the street? I don't really know what the details. Do any of you know the details of this?
I think he was being chased by the mob, and then he responded. He shot one of the guys in the arm, and then
Yeah, I saw the guy's arm. Fucking hell. Just a big chunk out of the guy's arm.
Well,
That's what I get for being a twat.
from what I understand, he was just there to protect his parents' business. I could be wrong.
Mind you, the guy he shot did have a gun.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And the other guy had a Molotov cocktail or something.
Yeah, somebody threw a Molotov cocktail towards him.
Everyone's
It's like
got
that,
Molotovs.
Well, it's like that.
They all have weapons, but no guns, so they can claim that you guys are being violent with your guns, but not them.
Well, it's like on our
Yeah.
news over here. We had owner of it was like a family furniture shop, been in their generation, their hands for like 2 generations, something like that, over in America, of course. And it's just all been burnt down. They were in tears, like that's their whole life gone. They're like, yeah, sure, we got insurance, but that's not the point. Our insurance is going to go up. That's if the claim's successful and everything. These people are just ruining people's lives for what?
Yeah, they destroyed an entire car
This
dealership.
is it's almost like physical manifestation of cancel culture.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good observation for sure.
Well, I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. It's like this seems to be sort of the tactic both online and offline. It's to absolutely stop people from moving forward in any way because they can't stand it if someone else is successful and they're not.
Yeah. Well, did you see that? There was a video of this couple sat in a cafe, and then they've got this whole group of protesters around them just shouting in their face with their fists up in the air. Like trying to get them to acknowledge or say something, and they were refusing, and they were just hounding them, like just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, you're right. This
crazy.
is the physical. This is what what we've been dealing with for years online. This is the physical representation. This is what it looks like, people. This is why it's so important this is why it's always been so important to not concede a single solitary inch to these people and their bullshit, because this is what it looks like in the real world, people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It looks like you having to have a gun to defend yourself. That's what it looks like. So if you think this is the kind of the point of the stream, I think is like, you know, it could be real easy to say what ComicsGate's doing, us, you know, selling comics and doing what we do, trying to entertain. Obviously, this is a heavy stream, but you know, we're here trying to we're entertaining people. We're selling books. We're creating things that are about entertainment. And it's like, it'd be real easy to dismiss it as juvenile or not important, but fuck off with that, because it is important. Anything that takes a stand against this nonsense is important.
Yeah.
And if it weren't for ComicsGate, quite honestly, if I didn't have this to engage, you know, I'd be in a lot worse place mentally right now than I am.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
But you know, this is all just going to get worse over the next few months.
until this election happens.
And after November, it'll be even worse because Trump will win another
absolutely.
4 years, and these fuckers will absolutely go mental. So I feel bad for you guys. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually worried about you guys. Yeah.
We're pretty polite as British people, unless we like you and we insult the fuck out of you.
Hold on. Did you just say that? Clip
Wait
it.
a minute.
Clip it.
Wait
Pressure
a
Luke,
minute.
come on. I want you to go on a rant right here. This is your cue.
I look, I want to, but I'm going to be the real gentleman here and take the high ground.
Oh, well, that's not what I want.
man,
That's not
that's
gonna, you think that's
disappointing.
going to help me get clicks and views? What the hell?
I'm
Where's
not-
Captain Fuckhead? Maybe we need him to rile up something.
Yeah. By the way, welcome to the stream, J Money. Happy to have you here.
Hola, sirs. Hola.
Well, you said
How you doing?
you've got some details. You know the details.
Oh, well, I was just referring to that young gentleman there who did
Yes.
a very good job of staying alive last night.
Right. You're sharing something here.
Yeah.
What is this?
Well, this is a military document.
Okay.
But does anyone want to read that paragraph in the middle?
The quotation?
Yeah.
Our enemies have skillfully adapted to fighting wars in today's media age, but for the most part, we, our country, our government, has not. The violent extremists have established media relations committees and have proven to be highly successful at manipulating opinion elites. They plan and design their headline-grabbing attacks using every means of communications to intimidate and break the collective will of free people.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Boom.
You want to know? So this is the document.
How old is that?
So this is from 2005, 2006. This is the meme ticks, a growing industry of U.S. military operations by the United States Marine Corps.
Damn.
Oh, memetics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And meme ticks, I love that. But yeah, but memetics is essentially there's a college in California that trains our military on meme warfare. And you know what we are experiencing is this right here, plus other countries, and their means of disseminating, you know, meme warfare on the United States during an
Sure.
election.
Damn, it really is the meme wars. Holy shit.
Dude, it's been pretty well proven that memes helped Trump win the first election, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
memes
well,
are
it's 'cause
power.
he had
Memes
the-
have a lot of power.
He had the Marines and he had the Air Force on his side, even though the Army, there's been a complete rearrangement of the top of the Army, the Coast Guard, and the Navy. But like it's just this guy right here, he's not even. I think he may have turned 40 in the last year or two. But when he wrote this, he was in his young 30s. Like this guy's a genius.
Yeah. Do
And,
you have a link? People can
to
check
this
this
PDF?
full thing out. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
If you wanna, you can either share that in the private chat or.
Yeah, I'll put it in private chat.
Oh,
Here, I'll.
hey Rod, do you want that picture of that dude that got shot on the arm?
Like a gory picture of violence.
It's
I'm not
gory,
really.
Yeah.
I'm not that
It's
into it.
yeah, it's beautiful. It make you want to eat steak afterwards.
It's not gory.
It is gory, man. Come on.
Well, I mean, you can't put it on
It's
a live.
not. I mean, that's
Yeah.
really not the purpose of the channel. But I get it. it is what we're talking about. I get it.
I mean, it's no baby popping out of a pregnant woman's belly during an explosion while she gets what's the word I'm looking for?
Choose your words carefully there. Oh god.
Ooh, shot fired.
For people in the chat, I posted the link to this full document if you want to check it
and
out.
look at this sentence right here on page 4, or this little paragraph here. Essentially, corporations are doing the same exact thing, especially during acquisitions and mergers.
So some private sector organizations and corporations have applied meme engineering and management to the internal corporate culture and marketing strategies. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
of
what
course.
they did to Tesla. It's
course.
what they did to Elon Musk and his company. It's the most short, still to this day, even though Berkshire Hathaway bought a huge load of shares, it's still the most shorted company in NASDAQ and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything we're who was it, the CIA guy or whatever? Once you question everything, you know they've succeeded when you don't know things to be the truth anymore.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's a classic, and it's very true. It's a when you immerse a people into chaos, even if it's just a perceived chaos, it might not necessarily need to be a total chaos for everyone.
Yeah.
Just a perception of it, they become much more pliable.
Well, that's how they embarrass the United States. They're embarrassing us with all of this, and the whole rest of the world is shaking their heads at us.
Yeah.
Like looking at how, who are we to what was going on with Macron when France was going haywire, and then he wants to go to other countries like, hey, let me help you. But you see the burning and the looting going on for fucking 4 or 5 months in France. It's a beautiful movie, I'd say.
Beautiful movie. Yeah,
there is beauty in destruction.
Yeah. And here we are in our little pocket. We're doing what we do in ComicsGate. How do you guys feel? Like, do you find that there's value in what ComicsGate does in the midst of all this?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. We're fighting. Like, it's one of the things that a few years back when I was starting to pay attention to and falling into the rabbit hole of following all this shit, you get really fucking pissed. It gets to you. And my bro once told me, he goes, dude, stop trying to fight it everywhere. Pick your fight. You know where you can your war is at, and that's where CG came. That's what it is. It's like we fight with what we have. And this is my way of fighting.
A few years ago, it was very difficult to do any kind of publishing. So it's kind of a big precedent that we are kind of doing this, publishing our own work and distributing it ourselves.
Yeah.
If I think games cannot do it right now. Games cannot do it, and other even movies. For now, we cannot crowdfund movies, so comics doing this in comics is pretty big, if you're looking at it from that perspective.
There used to be a lot of crowdfunding movies that just got hit by all the big guys going there, like about the same thing that's happening right now. The CG, you have all the big corporation wanting a piece of the pie right now, and that's how they killed the movie one and the gaming on Kickstarter. There was some game.
Well,
just to add to this, I'm like, dude, we're fighting anti-PC. We're fighting PC culture, and we're fighting the the censor. And the thing is, one of the best part of it is the fact that right now we're the only option people have. They don't have any option for movies. They don't have any option for novels. Nothing. But right now, people that look around and they go, "Oh, this is shit. This is shit. I have nothing that I like." They go, "Well, look at CG. We're here. That's the only thing that's there. That's fighting back." So,
yeah.
I'm glad we have our own AI to sort of articulate all of this.
I wish Lord Fernatra was here. It's like, dude, Lord Fernatra, he's already kind of giving you the electronic beat rhythm with his roboting. It's like it would be so easy to turn it into another hit dance song. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm waiting for my new headset. It was in pre-sale. It just got released today. I'm waiting
That's
for the
what
delivery.
that's what a catfishing AI would say. Trying to convince us that it's human.
Hey, I
damn
have
it, Sid.
feelings. I have feelings. Don't hurt them.
Machines don't feel. You'll never know why we cry.
Sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. Zayd Comics in the house. You're right. I did use Lost Pages in the thumbnail. I don't know why. It just seemed to I don't know. It seemed
Why
to
was he
Wait,
inverted?
it's good. It was not inverted.
But
He's a runner.
Why was
he
I not
wasn't
inverted?
I don't know. Why wasn't he
Oh,
inverted?
God damn.
Why isn't anyone inverting this guy right now?
Why would anyone?
Now
want
we have to
be
question
inverted?
how many personalities in CG are AI at this point? I mean,
Yeah,
clearly.
yeah.
There's
I think
something
Narwhal
going on here.
definitely. From the
If you
shit
wanna-
Narwhal says, he's definitely.
I am
Phil,
not
Phil,
an
if you
AI.
if you want to jump in here, Phil, I dropped the link in the chat. You're more than welcome. And I did. I made use of the Lost Pages without permission. I should probably be spanked a little bit for that. I
Oh,
suppose.
you might like it. It's not punishment.
Where's Oxmal when you need him? Yeah, I don't know. You know, I do think Samir has a point in that while, yes, you can crowdfund movies, yes, you can crowdfund video games, it has been done successfully because of the amount, it's a much larger amount typically needed for those things. It is more difficult. I think comics are in a very unique position because they can be so successfully crowdfunded and produced independently. I think it's maybe the only entertainment medium right now during this time, this period right here, and what ComicsGate is doing that can bring entertainment to the masses like in a way that nobody else can do right now.
What about
Free
animation?
of mainstream bullshit. Animation?
Yeah.
Animation is actually quite expensive. Now, if you want to do it for free, you can, but it's hundreds upon hundreds of hours of investment to do it.
Yeah. And they're getting it.
So animation Kickstarter win.
If I would love to see animation, animators try to get some stuff funded.
Oh, wait.
Has anybody done that?
Yeah, I can
just
tell
wait a
you
bit.
a few right now.
Okay, we'll do it.
I'll post. Let me get the links and I'll show you.
God damn. Jesus.
While we're waiting for that, let me address Brian, because
Brian,
he's
what's
while
he
you
got?
get the lit. I'll fill in some airtime because that's what I'm good at. Yeah, it's doing a lot better, man. So they cut open my hand properly so they could fix the nerve, reattach it, sewed me up. And,
Jesus Christ!
Holy
What
shit.
did you
and
do,
then,
man?
Well,
What the
I
fuck
was
were you
I was
doing?
being no, it's not a 3rd degree friction burn from wanking or anything. It's before anyone.
At least he
goes there.
addressed it.
Yeah, see, it's that agenda from you guys. See, I'm not that hard
So
of a
you hurt your
masturbator.
finger? Hurt your finger?
That's what a hardcore masturbator would
Anyway.
say.
Hey, AI, shush. Right. I was putting away the dishes like a good boy, Yeah, I had a glass in my hand. I turned around and it smashed into the door, and then it cut in between, like on this hand, in between like your little finger and
my
your ring
God.
finger, and
Ouch.
then it severed the nerve. It's like sliced straight through the nerve. So I've had to get surgery to get it repaired yesterday. So they, instead of putting me asleep because I'm a fat fuck and they don't like putting fat fucks asleep, they injected into my armpit. And then they sort of move around with a needle under my arm to numb all my nerves. So my whole arm went dead. And after the surgery, it's like they passed me my arm and was like, "Here, hold this." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So your arm's just
Jesus,
like, you can't
man.
feel it. It's all floppy. And it was like, and then they let this tourniquet thing go because they stopped all the blood flowing my arm. Then it all went in, and my fingers were all just like doing that, like as the blood was going back into them. And it has been. It was numb all yesterday, and I'm getting feeling back now, but now I'm getting pain because they've.
Damn,
kind of-
dude.
Yeah, so all
Yeah,
that because of one
I was
glass.
going to complain
That's all
about
right.
how my week went, but now you fucked that up.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Fucking asshole.
But yeah,
Did they
thank
give you?
very much. I appreciate the concern, mate. That's yeah.
Oh,
so
damn,
not
dude.
A wanking industry.
That
in-
moment
in
when you
brief.
realize you really fucked up. Like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
was
Well,
that like?
mate, I did it right, and it didn't hurt, right? But it just pissed out with blood. It didn't hurt because it sliced straight through the nerve, so I was like, I didn't feel that. But it just pissed out with blood everywhere, and I was like, shit. So I had glass and blood all over the floor, and I had to go to A&E, and it was yeah, my first time in A&E, first time surgery. You know, it's all quite
How
quite
was that?
interesting.
Have you tried to
Sounded
cut
like-
paper with your left hand yet?
I've tried wiping my ass with my left hand, and I'm telling you, it does not work properly.
Yeah.
The mechanics, I'm trying to copy what I do with the right hand. It don't work. It does not work
Yeah.
properly.
So
So
what
I
you're
need to
saying
learn.
is you had
Sit
to
on your
wash
hand
out.
for
You had to
30
wash
minutes
off.
and jack off with your left hand. It will feel like somebody else is giving you a hand job.
Oh my god.
Is that a trick when you sit on your left hand for a while and let it go dead? And then
Weird.
learn that back when I was, 13? Something like that.
The request has been made, Sim. It's time to lose the shirt if you are wearing one,
Yeah.
which is doubtful.
Take
Oh,
take
God.
off your virtual
Well done.
shirt there, Sim.
Oh, he's ready to oblige. Here it goes. Dun 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 dun. Look at that.
This
Oh,
this
I
simulated
think-
human is so lifelike.
I think, yeah, Anna would. I think Anna's happy with that. That's
There you go.
That's enough hair to please
Lay in it.
that Star Wars girl.
Now you wonder why most of my characters have a hairy chest. This is why.
All right, Rod, I put 4 links in the private chat.
All right, what do we got? Is this to animation bullshit?
Yeah.
All right, let me check this out. So, are these two links to campaigns? What are
Yeah.
we looking at here?
Links to
All right.
campaigns.
Are they all Kickstarter ones, or any been on
Yeah,
Indiegogo yet?
They're all Kickstarter.
They're all
Okay,
on
so-
the,
okay,
the
cool.
demon site. Okay.
Not
you know-
everything on Kickstarter is bad.
The only thing I'll say for CG
Yeah,
is
except they
just wait a
support
bit.
Black Lives Matter, which is burning down and fucking killing people.
And
Yeah,
Indiegogo
yeah,
too.
yeah, that's.
Fine.
I didn't say
Indiegogo too,
Kickstarter
guy.
wasn't bad. I said not everything on Kickstarter.
No, of course not. Not every.
Nah.
Of course not. But you know,
Most of it,
I
not all of it.
question. I do question, like being willing to be on a site that supports that bullshit.
Yeah,
Mm.
You know,
are
and this is
aware that-
obviously. This campaign probably happened before they put that
Yeah.
fucking logo up there. So,
You're aware
Yeah.
that not too long ago Indiegogo just said they support Black Lives Matter too, right?
Yeah,
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
they did.
The only difference is they're giving away money they make off the campaigns directly, right? That's the thing Kickstarter's doing. The
Kickstarter
the
is?
difference in Indiegogo are giving part of their own little, like the money they give away regularly.
And they're not. Indiegogo isn't making you have the hashtag on your campaign page, are they?
No, they don't.
No.
They don't do that.
They've got a separate page for it.
It
Yep.
still pisses me off, man. Why? Why? What is the point? Why
There's
can't
two
you
reasons.
just be an unbiased platform for people to put their shit on? Why do you
One.
have to get political? It's fucking
'Cause
bullshit.
They're
'Cause they're
afraid of the
they're
bad
probably
press.
They're probably getting a
Bad
bonus
press?
deduction for
Yeah.
taxes. You know, when you give away money for a foundation or stuff like that, right?
Yeah, well, give it to a fucking homeless foundation. Give it
Well,
to
if
something
you-
else.
Yeah,
If
but
you
they're
look
probably
at,
getting offered something. They're probably all getting offered something in bonus to pick that one.
That I
Well-
believe. Now that I believe
That's
that
what I'm
is
trying
some
to say,
kind
yeah.
of. There's some kind of shenanigans involved. Like they're giving
if-
them a financial motivation to do it.
Look at Indiegogo's other campaigns that they have. They got some pretty off the wall things. So I think they try to appease the leftist style people who do use their website.
Well, according to what I've been
to
seeing,
buy-
it's like if
'cause
they
they
don't
sell
support
really
Black Lives
weird
Matter,
ass
they get
shit.
attacked.
Besides
From what I've
comic
gathered,
books.
if they don't support Black Lives Matter, they get shit and they get attacked, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. You
Yeah.
can't get more pressure than that, right?
Man, I'm so glad I'm high right now.
Yeah, I'm about to go there. I'm rolling right now.
Chris has seen way too much of your bare chest at this point, and I don't think
loves
that's. I think that's not really possible, man. I think you're telling lies right
Yeah,
now.
he's just jealous because he
I
barely
think
has
he's
a hair on
fishing.
his
I
chest.
think he's fishing. Fishing
Yeah,
for
but
a little bit more.
dude, he has three strands of hair on his chest. 3 strands of hair. Obviously, he's
That's the
gonna
real
be jealous.
problem. Yeah.
Anyway,
every
here's
time he
an-
sees that chest, he has it. He has nightmares. Yeah, it doesn't go well. So
Anyway,
okay, wait.
here's
Let
an
me know about
animation
this.
campaign
Okay.
done by Steve Ahn, who was director on Voltron. He raised
this is
about
cool.
The
195.
new Voltron,
Where
right?
does it say
1,000.
the? Where's the amount?
The
Right
old-
there.
The classic or the new Voltron on Netflix?
Go a little more to the right there. It's
Oh,
right
there,
under-
195. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
195,000. Yeah.
That's beautiful. So this was made and released.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Very
very
good.
cool, actually.
See, 2,000 backers. Yeah.
Is 40,000 enough for 11-minute animation?
No.
There's one with Long Gone, the one you shared. The
Yeah.
Long Gone lunch.
Everybody else who's a guest here is using these other links, but not you. Not.
No, I'm just. Jesus Christ. It's never good enough for anybody.
Rot does whatever
It's
the
not-
fuck he wants.
That's
True.
exactly right.
Sure. Yeah.
That's exactly right. As it should be, no?
I
What do
guess.
you want? What the hell do you want from me, people?
Anyway,
This is a recent one.
still available on Amazon.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. So this made 1,400, 141,000.
It says 23 days to go.
Yeah.
What was the goal? Where does it say the goal?
Yeah,
$100,000
100,000. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and how long is this animation?
So he was going to make a series, so I would assume it would be like a series of 3 minutes each.
Okay.
That's just
So
my
I
assumption.
mean, so this is. I mean, it is obviously it's achievable. It is you can succeed doing it, but it's a whole different ballgame. I mean,
Yeah.
$100,000 to make some 3-minute animations. That's intensive. That's a lot.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's more than 1 3-minute animation. Like
No,
Steve
I'm-
Arn's one for. Oh, go ahead.
Sure. I'm guessing it's like at least 10 or something.
No, I'd say. I mean, let's say if it's 2K a minute, 3 2s is 6, right? So that's 6K for like 1 3-minute.
$2,000 a
that's-
minute. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, but
No
that's
wonder
if.
Yeah.
Look, that's highballing it. That's assuming you've got you got to hire voice actors and
yeah.
Other people to help you out with it.
Yeah.
And so roughly it comes out to about 2K if you include everything like that.
Yeah.
What else? And the other thing is like with animation, you're not really offering anyone anything physical, like say a comic book.
Right.
It's
that's another odd
Yeah.
component. It's like, yeah, you will get to enjoy it, but so will everyone else that never bothered to invest in it, right? I mean, it's going to be released to the world, I'm assuming.
Well, what I've seen some of them do is that they go, if you back this campaign, you get to see it either 2 weeks or a month in advance from when it gets shown online to everyone. And you get your name in the credits as well as a thank you, like the backer credits. So
you get a bunch of gay shit. That's what you're telling me.
pretty much, yeah.
Is there a swag option?
I think there are some swag options, but they're like pretty minimal. They're like pins and stickers and stuff like that.
See, this one I could see being good for like a kids show. It looks pretty. I would
I'm
have
sure
watched
it's
as a kid.
completely filthy.
Oh, I mean, if you've ever been to Meat Kenyon's YouTube page, he's like the most grotesque artist.
Yeah,
and
see,
animator.
how did I know that?
Did
Yeah.
you guys
Oh,
ever
it
hear
looks like
about-
it's for kids. I bet it's filthy.
Did you
And
guys,
that guy gets away with live streaming fucking copyrighted music. Fucking he gets super
Really?
chats with music requests. Yeah.
Wow.
People be like, people.
And yeah,
pay
Wayncast
$5.
gets nuked in under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Talking about animation, right? Did you guys saw that X-wing homage, right? The guy that did an animation for Star Wars, it was an X-wing animation.
Oh, that was awesome.
It was awesome. His name is Paul Johnson. He goes by Otaking, and he doesn't use Kickstarter or Indiegogo, but he's on Patreon, and that's how you
Yeah.
find him with his animation. So go check him
Yeah.
out.
Because we all know Patreon's going to be around for so much more longer.
Oh, yeah, they're doing great. They're very healthy, man.
I feel like
Very
if you
healthy.
join Patreon now,
Arbitration.
you're making a great business decision.
Yeah, but he's got
shit.
some,
That's like a
all
10-year
falling.
business plan right
It's all
there.
falling apart. Okay, so what?
Speaking of
Hold
which,
on, what
Russian
was the
Root.
point of
So
even
you
bringing
like
up all
big
this
nose
animation
lesbians?
shit?
Sorry, Algago was asking. What was that, Algago?
So you like big nose lesbians?
What?
Are there any other kind?
I don't know.
I think he's making a joke about
I don't even know what that means.
the reason
Oh,
why
yeah,
you
yeah.
brought up all those campaigns because you were you asked if there were some CG people thinking of going into animation, and that's why you brought them up.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, I
because-
think it's just like, are there other mediums that could potentially
Mhm.
do what ComicsGate is doing successfully on a broad
Yeah.
scale? I think animation is possible. It seems a little more difficult.
Phone
Yeah.
games would be a good thing, like a phone app, like a
That's
cell phone
even
game. Yeah.
that's more complex than animation.
Right. Exactly. And it's not to say it can't be done. Of course, it can be done.
Yeah.
But it does seem that comic books kind of fit into this really special spot on the spectrum where the cost it's so relatively it's so feasible to do it independently.
Yeah.
That we can do this on a mass scale. A lot of people can do it. We don't require mass amounts of money. It's very achievable, and I think that's ComicsGate is in a very unique position right now, considering the landscape. And like I said, I'm only going to speak for myself, but being part of being in this, plugged into this, and connecting with people, like everybody here, I gotta say, like ComicsGate people are the most interesting. When I have to deal with people outside, like in the real world, it's so goddamn tedious. I'm so bored with it. ComicsGate is where all the fun is. It's where people are open-minded, interesting. They're thinking about shit. They're outside the box. I'm just happy to be part of it, and I love what we're doing here. And I think it does mean a lot to a lot of people. You know,
I think I joined the wrong ComicsGate then, because I joined a hate group. This ain't
No,
what you're describing.
it's a hat group.
Yeah.
Oh, a
It's a
hat
hat
group.
group.
Oh,
We
Yeah.
show off our different hats to each other.
Yeah.
The trick is that we hate everybody equally.
Who doesn't have a hat?
You must have a hat.
Yeah. If you aren't supporting hat lives right now, then you're dead to me, man.
That's
yeah,
right.
lives matter.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Shit. God, I think I just spent my load right there.
Whoa.
7-gallon hat.
Just put it all on.
don't do it too often,
You
Rob.
seem a bit more emotional today, Rod, than normal. I guess because of everything you've been dealing with. Things.
Yeah. You know, I haven't streamed for a while. It feels like a month. It's only been 5 days or something.
Yeah.
But I do when I'm not able to engage this. CG is kind of where my mind is at. It's where my mental focus is. It's where I really want to be putting my time and energy. But life is like constantly saying, nope, over here. You have to be over here. And it's like the shit I'm producing, I don't give a shit about any of it. All the work I do, like I get copies of this magazine that I work on. I do all the editorial layouts for it, and it's not, it's fine.
It's a job, dude.
I
You get paid.
I get these things in the mail. They're like wrapped in plastic. I have stacks of them that are just they're all in the plastic still. I don't even want to look at them. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I'll take your job.
I talk so
They're
much
hollow.
about. I talk so much about mixing comics. I have some friends that get so me.
I agree.
But what the
what?
I go, what
Good
the
point
fuck?
there.
God damn
They
it,
all
Sim.
show up.
Sim, we didn't get a word out, mate.
I mean,
I totally
fucking
understood all that.
we love you to death. We fucking love always having you here. But
My new
goddamn,
headset is
man.
coming in tomorrow.
Is it the headset?
Yeah,
I feel like maybe God just hates you a little bit.
I think it's the headset because I didn't used to have that much trouble before.
I feel like God hates everyone a little bit.
But what I said was like I have some of my friends that were like, "What the fuck is ComicsGate?" Because I keep talking about it until they actually start looking into it and they go, "Dude, it's fucking amazing!" And they're all fucking backers now.
Are they backing Forsaken Gods?
The second,
No, because
Better.
they're in the UK, so we
I
can't.
didn't
In
get
spirit.
that one yet.
In spirit,
Just
we
kidding.
are. What?
Okay. All right.
Oh, you wanted actual money. Sorry.
Well, to David Hogg, Canada is technically the United States.
Right. Jason Black is right. We really suck at being a hate group. We're just not very good at it. We
Okay.
get a lot of credit for it. I mean, no doubt, but we're really just not very good at it. If we just welcome people with open arms, and everybody that comes in is like, well, everybody I've talked to has been so nice, and they welcome me in. It's we really suck at this shit.
They confuse hate with banter. They don't know what banter is.
But we're great at having fun.
Don't we got a lot of artists from Brazil and shit like that? in South America.
Yeah, I've
Like,
noticed that.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. We got all these Aussies coming in. Nobody knows how to feel about them.
Oh, fuck, Samir. We got the only guy from, what country are you from? I'm sorry.
He's from
Yeah,
Pakistan. man.
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
The
we
mortal
got-
enemies of Australians.
Wait,
Wait,
how-
it's
how-
not-
when
I
did-
thought
when
that
did
was everyone.
happen?
I think it's because it's got to do with cricket. I think mainly.
Oh,
cricket.
I don't watch cricket.
Oh yeah, neither do I. Fuck it.
What the fuck is a cricket?
I don't know.
It's like baseball.
but cooler.
Oh,
yeah, it's
got it.
it's gay ball.
Yeah.
We play cricket over. Don't like it much.
I don't know how you can make baseball any cooler.
You play baseball with a spanking pad.
Yeah,
battle.
spanking pad, dude. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Everybody's wearing armor, man.
It looks like a beaver tail.
Yeah.
Do cricket players have a mouthful of chew? I think not. So fuck off.
They do.
Oh, they do. Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay.
It's called eucalyptus bark.
Holy shit.
And
Dude,
you know what's the best part of CG?
What's
We
that?
still have comedy here. Comedy's dead everywhere except here, dude. It's fun. Like, it's one of the best things. Like, when I say that we're the saving pot of everything, we got comedy, we got everything here. We got comics, and soon we'll have movies, animation, and games.
Is your programming priority to understand human language and
Yes.
humor?
Yeah.
So learning humor is part of your algorithm.
They skipped my feelings, but they did put the humor in there.
All right. And how is your data processing for what makes humor going?
Yeah.
Good.
Dude,
bad?
I feel like we need to. I
Hold on,
might need to
I'm
create a
I'm
whole
still
show
processing.
idea based on this.
I'm still processing the question.
And is it any mistake that his name is his
No
his
mistake.
nickname is Sim?
Yeah.
No mistake.
As
That's
in
his actual real
simulation?
name. Yeah.
I'm in all of your phones, all of them. My. Yeah, you got a SIM card in there.
You kind of are.
Yeah, man, it's this is one of the what's going on in the world right now. I feel like it's just one of those moments. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. It doesn't matter if you think the beer virus is whatever level you're at with that, whether you completely believe the entire official narrative or you're somewhere else on the spectrum with it. It's a world-changing event. I'm not saying that things they're not gonna trickle down into some kind of normalcy or what we're used to, but the world is not going to be the same after this. It's another one of those things.
Especially after the World War III with China.
Right. Which is happening next Tuesday.
So yeah. So I heard as well.
Oh god, my country simps for China, man.
Wait, but didn't your neighbors say they weren't for China? They were like banning.
Same as fucking Trudeau here. He loves
Yeah.
China. And don't forget Cuba.
Mm.
Hate that fucker.
Jason Black says cricket is unwatchable. The teams wear the same thing and nothing happens. Guy hits the ball or
Jealous.
doesn't. It's golf with surplus people.
That is a good point.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Oh man.
That was a solid burn. That was.
Yeah, it was fun. And that's the show, people, because that's as good as it's gonna fucking get. Right there. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I think the world, and I guess I'm down the conspiracy rabbit hole probably further than a lot of people. Like my past, I've really delved into a lot of that stuff. But you take something like 9/11, okay, and there's a lot of people that question the official narrative on an event like that. At this point, I mean, there's so much evidence to support that it was nothing like what was presented officially. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because they're going to teach it in schools. This is how it happened. This is exactly, and it had the impact on the world. It still has the impact on the world. It doesn't matter what people think about it, whether it was what they say it was or wasn't. And this beer virus thing and these protests happening right now, it's the same thing. It really doesn't matter what the truth is. It only matters what goes in the official record. That's what will matter moving forward. And that's, I think, this is the thing that really bothers me about it, is the truth really doesn't matter, because it's who controls the official narrative that really makes the impact moving
And
forward.
they're trying to rewrite history.
And I don't know
Yeah.
if Jay Money, I'm speaking Jay Money's language right now.
I don't
think,
really
uh,
delve in.
with
I don't delve into
9/11, each of
9/11
us-
thing, but I'll go other areas.
No,
Well, that
you've
took a
never
really
dealt.
depressing
Well, how do
turn,
people?
didn't
Let's just take, like, how
Well,
does
here,
everybody here feel about 9/11? And I'm not saying
Well,
I'm not saying
I'll be
specifically,
honest,
but do you
right?
think that the official narrative is 100% accurate?
No.
I'll be honest. I'm a bit. It's my birthday on 9/11,
Yeah.
so
Jesus
like
Christ!
it's tough for me.
No wonder you
Actually-
tried to cut your hand off. Oh no,
I'll be-
it was an accident.
I'll be
So-
keep it simple. My birthday was when Steve Irwin died, so
Whoa.
9/11 at this point is way too big for me. At those conspiracy theories, I can't judge it anymore.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, I
it's
get
just
that.
we're witnessing them change the definitions of words in real time, and they're
Yeah.
also changing the definition of symbols. And it goes all the way back to the swastika, and that symbol being, 5 to 8,000, if not longer, years old.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden, one guy with, an autistic problem
And a really
got his
good
hands
graphic
on a
designer.
country, and he,
It was just like a symbol of power.
well, what it is it's the Big Dipper, and the center is a North Star,
Yep.
and it's the 4 seasons.
Sure. Had all
is
kinds
all-
of meaning. It doesn't matter now,
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah.
Because it's appropriated. It's over. You can't
Yeah,
use
they-
it now.
They did the same thing. They're changing the definition of all words like rape. Right now, only a woman can be raped.
Yeah.
Only a man can rape.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
And I think there's a lot of panic going on now because things have been pushed forward, and so the insanity is really everywhere. I'll give an example. On the 17th of this month, we had 4 huge explosions. And how many explosions and fires have we been seeing, and why?
Right.
And then all the military bases, all these people keep dying since March. In Fort Hood alone, 8 people have died. Like, why? What is going on? So it's just, it was a controlled demolition. What 9/11 was, it's pretty simple. You can see
Yep.
it.
It couldn't be more obviously. I mean, nobody. I don't understand how anyone cannot.
and-
You
and
look
it was-
at that and have to know that's what it was. And all I'm saying with that, my only point with that is, it
Well,
doesn't really matter that it didn't go down the way they're saying, because the people, the organizations, the institutions in control of that narrative will, over time, that will be what happened. It doesn't matter what actually happened.
But
It
the-
matters
the-
who's in control of who teaches the future generations about what happened.
But to me, it
That's
seems like
it.
the goal was to create distrust and division between the West.
Well, it
And
was
it
a
worked.
changing of powers, is what it was.
Yeah.
Like a prime example, the World Trade Center was the World Trade Center, and when it went down, where did the World Trade Center go? It went to Milan
Mhm.
and other areas like Hong Kong. What's happening in Hong Kong? Hong Kong is one of the largest trade centers for the Asian countries, and New York's commodities and exchange trades went from American hands to Italian hands, and Building 7 had the nuclear secret service, the headquarters for the nuclear secret service facility was there, and then you also had the SEC, which is the Securities and Exchange Commission, their headquarters for what do you call them, investigations that they were doing on corporations.
Yep.
All of the paperwork that was there is completely gone.
Yep.
Like you had cases that were 10 to 15 years old of research and trying to put these cases together to bring trials to, criminals. It was completely
Yeah.
wiped out, all gone,
Yeah.
vanished.
The mountains upon mountains of evidence that this thing was not what it was presented as, which also spurred on a war, an ongoing, basically infinite war that we're still fucking engaged in, all stemmed from this false narrative of an event. This is the power of controlling the narrative of events. We're in another one right now, a world-changing, world-shifting event. This is changing the way people live in the world, the way they see the world. We're not going to go back to pre-beer virus. It's not going to happen. This is a thing it's another shift.
Is this?
And we just need to understand. I don't understand. We just need to understand that these official narratives are not reality.
Dude, it's quite simple. When you pay attention, like one of the biggest factors to me that popped to my mind is when you notice that you look at one side that all they want to do is talk it out. Let's discuss, and then you have the other side that's like, no, we're not. We're just gonna try and berate you. So you notice who has the goodwill in there to go forward. So it's pretty goddamn obvious that right now the left is freaking insane because they don't want to discuss. They just want to repeat, rehash, and you're gonna say something and go, well, so what you're trying to say is that, right? And you go, no, and they always use the same goddamn fucking thing.
I have a question for you, Rod. Do you think? I mean, it was a very important thing you just touched on. Do you think this is maybe preparing the masses for the idea of AI and automation?
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if you're being facetious or serious.
No, I'm being serious because if you think about it, like a pandemic has meant that we all have to go indoors, and so we all have to work remotely, and that also includes getting things delivered to us remotely. And
I would remove the AI component of what you said and say that I think it is kind of prepping people for living more in container-like realities where we're separated from each other more intensively, and we rely more on all our reality is delivered through this fucking thing, the screen right here. And we don't our actual interaction with groups of human beings is very limited. I feel like it's a step in that direction.
How's it like in your area, Rod and Fresher Luke? I know you guys are in California.
Yeah,
pretty bad.
Here in Vegas, it's still the same. They closed the bars down, but you can still buy alcohol, and there's still morons on Fremont Street with their mask partially off, drinking open fucking containers.
Good for them.
And smoking cigarettes like
I'm glad to
nothing's
hear that.
fucking happening.
That's America.
America, baby.
There's a silver lining to all this. Like, for example, the schools in your country, in America especially, like there was this teacher talking about, tweeted that, oh no, the parents are going to discover what we are actually teaching the children, and that's
right.
And that's
I agree with that. Yeah, I think it's
and
been
that's
a big
actually
wake-up
a good
call. Yeah,
and
for parents.
and the other thing is for businesses, a lot of businesses also discovered we don't need these expensive offices, and cities like New York and all those big cities are really irrelevant. Like you can be anywhere. You can sit anywhere. So there's a lot of silver lining. A lot of things were discovered during this COVID period also.
Absolutely.
So it's not all bad.
No, of course not. Yeah. And it is. It's really how we are as a majority of people going to process this, what we're willing to accept as actual truth, and where we find meaning and where we decide to put our energy, and it's just don't let the mainstream and these institutions dictate where you put your focus,
and
where you
it
put
did not
your
affect
energy.
ComicsGate.
No, of course
it did not.
It probably did affect ComicsGate in that it actually boosted it.
Well, yeah, it also makes them insane. The enemy makes them insane.
It absolutely insane. Absolutely. It gave ComicsGate a lot of credibility because it was proven right in a lot of ways about what was going on.
Yeah.
And it shows that, dude, if you want to be sane, if you want to actually have a good time still and focus on creating and producing and contributing to a network of people that you can actually connect with and communicate with in a real way without fear of being judged and fucking canceled, this is the place to be. It's one of the only places to be.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. This is a last minute thing to bring up, but anybody notice Rob Liefeld's tweets recently?
Yeah, you mean
What's
about
he on about? What's he on about?
Hathaway is his favorite Catwoman.
He's been talking about Dan Frega a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Really?
Fraga's been bringing them in.
I didn't see that.
Is he really? Is he fucking reeling them in?
I think he is. Yeah.
Oh, can you
just
imagine?
I think
That's
so.
just Fraga's nature. He's just very good at bringing people in.
Of
like
course
that.
he is.
Yeah,
Can you imagine? We
yeah.
could have all kind of deformed anatomy happening in ComicsGate if Rob Liefeld was in here. That could be awesome.
That sounds like an Escher's nightmare.
Oh shit.
Nah, see,
Yeah.
that's the thing with people like Fragga, though. He's such a genuine bloke that
Yep.
people just do gravitate towards him, regardless if you're trying to hate him or not.
And
Like,
he speaks like Snoop Dogg.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Oh, it's
You're just
funny.
intrigued. You're like, why is this white boy speaking like that?
Yeah.
It's like, hold on.
And he
Maybe
likes
it's
rubbing up
the,
Todd McFarlane as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to
the
rub up
One
Todd
interview,
McFarlane.
he was been on Todd's
Added
leg
Frega
and
to
like,
it too.
what is going on?
God damn it.
Sorry, too many people. I can't understand what was saying. It was saying what then? It's your American
go on.
accent. You're confusing me. Go.
I was saying the new Image documentary. They released a new edit of the Image documentary on
Really?
Amazon, and they added Frega to it.
Oh wow.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
That's actually
Nice.
a big
Didn't know
deal.
that.
Nice. Good for him. Good. Yeah, he's he's always been the moment he stepped into the scene, he's been doing it right. A lot of respect across the board for him.
Yeah.
It really sucks that he's been going through what he's been going through with the surgery and everything, but I think he's finally he's getting back to 100%. And
Surgery brothers.
I can't wait to see what he does because him at 100% is almost frightening. Like this guy is just his energy level is insane.
Yeah.
I know. When he said that, I was like, "Holy shit! How can you actually have more to give than what you already do?" Like, it's gonna be scary.
And if he can quit, get those kids to stop, stepping on his junk and stuff. It'll be helpful.
Wait, what?
He complains online about how his kids kind of like poke at where he had his surgery done, and
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Kids.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I was like, I didn't know ComicsGate was into that kind of thing. I might have to.
no, it's just kids being kids, I think, and not
We're not
realizing.
Netflix.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no cuties movies or cuties comics or.
God
Or
damn,
whatever
man.
their plot is for that fucking movie.
Yeah, dude. It's an
It's
ongoing
just to normalize
saga.
pedos. It's just ridiculous. It's so disgusting. Like,
Ongoing
Oh, it was
saga,
funny.
yeah.
Somebody tweeted, "Did you really read the synopsis? You're ignorant," and shared it. So I read it, and the synopsis was so and so is in a Muslim family, and her dad is in another country getting a second wife. So to get more attention to her mom and prevent him from getting married to a second wife, she decides to join a twerking team.
the fuck.
Perfectly reasonable.
And how many crimes does she solve in her adventures?
Exactly.
And what does her cow look like? Is what I really want to know.
It sounds like a really, really demented Dora the Explorer.
Well, it's like,
Like-
dude, you can write a fucking viable synopsis to a porn movie too. It doesn't fucking mean it's not a fucking porn movie.
Dude,
Seen a good-
I've
Go
got
fuck
5
yourself.
of those. I got 5 of those.
Jesus.
What ones you've written or been in? Like,
Ones that I've written,
It's
obviously.
just, god damn, man. And then it's like, the 650 kids that were on the casting call. It's like, really? And then
Oh,
the last
and
one,
they had-
the last one was perfect. Oh.
I bet they videoed it all as well. They got all the videos in the fucking
Are you
backlog.
kidding me? Just go fuck yourselves, man. It's all such a mess. I don't
They
know.
probably
Right,
do with the
right.
videos. Watching the videos, they probably do that.
Well, goddamn, guys, it was really. I got to tell you, it feels good to be back on the show. I am actually. I guess this might be in theme. Tomorrow, with my lady, we're going to a little gun safety refresher course.
Ooh.
Tomorrow, we're gonna be going through some shit, firing a gun at a shooting range.
Only in California.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that. I think I'm gonna try to do the show early because I have to be over there at like right now. I would be firing a gun tomorrow, so I'm gonna maybe do the show early tomorrow, and it just feels good to be back. I hate missing this show. I don't know why Gargoyle wants to really show off the runes of Ragnar.
Why not? I have it.
Yeah, I might be
You've
buying it.
officially promoted this book more than I did ever.
It's your book.
Hey guys, I just saw something on Twitter. Remember we discussed the kid with that shot somebody there, and
Yeah.
And right now I just checked my Twitter and I just saw that Sean King shared it, just tweeted something, right?
Okay.
And
Oh,
he's not being approached or nothing, and it's to the Kenosha Police Department. If you do not name the officer
Yes.
who brutally shot Jacob Blake on
Correct.
Sunday,
Yeah.
we will
Yeah.
simply begin naming officers from your department who may or may not be him. Fuck it. Your protection of his
Seriously?
identity is unethical. What's his name? And then he starts sharing pictures, DMs, and names of police officers.
Well,
Fucking hell.
they had that one woman. They forced her to resign in Seattle, and she was supposedly the first black female police chief in Seattle. And it's like,
Yep.
And they
great, what
reduced
the
her
fuck
pay.
are you doing?
Reduced her pay.
Yeah.
It's like the retired captain that got shot because he tried to stop people from robbing the store. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
man.
like the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Well, even in Minnesota, since day one, the police chief there was a black guy, and it's like, so a black police chief is taking out the most racist people possible to go out to kill black people.
Right.
Yep.
Well, it's just
That's
a
what you're
narrative.
saying.
It's a lie.
What you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, they just repeat it over and over, and then it eventually becomes true in all the stations. And
Exactly.
then people repeat it. That's all that
That's
shit
the
is.
thing.
There is
What do
no
you think,
damn
Rod?
racism.
Rod, do you think it's time that we all start to freak out and use rocks to break our heads open and feast on the goo inside?
How high are you?
Wait, are you promoting your new book? Or are you?
Yes, go
I
back.
can't- I
Forsaken
can't
gods.
That was
Eat the
weird
goo
segment.
inside. Back Forsaken Gods today.
Sound like a-
That's
no,
the new
no,
slogan.
no. Freaking out is never the
And
the
this crappy
solution.
book's still available.
Yeah,
All right.
that piece of shit
That's
is out
good
there.
to know. That's good to know.
God damn it. Sam, is there anything you want to, on that note, do you want to promote
Obviously.
anything? Because
Tomorrow-
this is
Yeah, tomorrow. I'm
obviously a
launching Tales from
stream
the Networks.
built for promoting comics.
Yeah, Tales from the Networks is launching tomorrow. Hell yeah, Gargoyle.
Are you fucking kidding me? Where are you launching? Not a, I would, I mean,
He's got to compute that first. Just wait.
computing.
Tomorrow I'm gonna have my new headset, and I'll be launching.
And you'll
like-
still sound the same. Hopefully not. Because it's not
What-
the headset, dude.
What
So
is it?
what channel? What is there a channel specifically
It's the
you're
accent.
launching on?
Hmm?
Is there
Where are
a
you launching
channel
the
you're
book,
launching on? Yeah, where are you launching it? What channel?
I'm probably gonna be on Vinny, but I'll be announcing it soon. I'll be streaming with Red. There's gonna be
Did
on
anybody
Red
get that?
Red Gaze
I
channel.
heard Vinny.
I heard
Vinny,
Red.
Red Gaze. I'm
Okay.
gonna be a bit everywhere
Okay.
and on my channel. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, shit. You know, I wanna host you here as well, but
Mm-hmm.
my day is a little fucked tomorrow.
Whoa.
But if you want to be on, if I do an early show, you want to come on. What time are you launching?
In the afternoon. I don't have a precise time in the afternoon. I
Okay.
got something to do in the morning, and when I get back, I'm gonna.
All right.
Yeah.
He's got something to do in the morning, guys.
Yeah, he's got other places to be.
He's got
I got an
things to do.
appointment. Yeah.
He's got to rub that hairy chest a little bit. Yeah.
No, he's got to
That's right.
wax that shit, man.
Yeah, I do have 4
Dude,
kids, right?
that's a stretch goal right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will wax this motherfucking manly chest if I hit.
And then the extra stretch goal is that you'll wax it
No,
into the
never
shape of
waxing.
Texas or something.
Never fucking waxing.
Fresher Luke, anything?
Yeah. Yeah, so back for Second Guards, we have 5 or 4 days left in the campaign. We are at 178 backers right now, and so I'm hoping
Nice,
to get to 180 before the end of the campaign. I think that'd be awesome. So back it today. You get a great book, you get stickers, you get all kinds of awesome extras that comes with it. It's a great story. It's going to be in full color, and it's going to be shipping to the United States.
Yeah. How often do you have the opportunity to back a book from an Aussie hating Aussie? How often?
This is a once in a lifetime chance, guys. Get it on the ground floor. You still can.
Oh shit! Gargoyle.
Brian wants me to mention Bloodhound Duck Sound crossover is coming, and he's working on the script right now.
Oh yes, that's gonna be some glory right there.
Ooh.
That's some glory.
But
Buy my book. Buy my book. Buy my book.
Is it as glorious as Forsaken Gods, though?
It's even
No.
it's even more glorious.
Oh, whoa.
No.
That's awesome.
The answer is no. Wait, now my loyalties are torn. Oh shit!
I
don't know what to do.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Gargoyle, anything you want to shout out there?
Oh,
that isn't gonna depress all of us at the end of the show.
I was gonna say my book is almost done, and I'm gonna get a mailing list ready for that once I figure out how to do a mailing list through Mailchimp.
Nice.
Costs money, dude.
Oh, and Rune's Ragnan is still available on Amazon with the Templesmith cover.
Dude, you understand that when Amazon sells a copy of that book, they don't send me any money. You understand that, right?
Well, people need to know who the fuck you are. You run your mouth too much.
Well, that's definitely true. Jesus Christ. You nailed that on the head. Why you're promoting it? Why you
gotta open that old wound, man?
Why you're promoting a book I get no benefit from is beyond me. But I guess I get it. It's so people know that I'm actually not just some fucking random loser, I guess.
Oh, a CG grifter, I think is the proper term there.
Oh yeah, right, yeah. Well,
I was just thinking of some sad drunk, but okay.
Sad drunk. That's applicable. Yeah, I'll take that answer. Bristolian Dave, is there any hospitals you'd like to promote that did a good job?
Yeah, Southmead Hospital. They were brilliant, honestly. They were great. No, they seriously were, though, if anyone is ever needing to go there. No, as always, follow me on Twitter down there. And YouTube channel, as I keep saying, is coming soon. It has been pushed back a little because I don't really want to do videos with kind of this in.
I don't know, man.
Like, look at this comic book.
Sympathy
It's
goes
great.
a long way. It's
And,
almost it's equivocal to like the cat wearing the fucking cone on their head almost.
He's a new British character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a
The
story.
stump guy. I'm kind of like a pirate, but with my arms instead of my legs.
Mega Man. The Mega Man.
Peg arm.
Right. Ooh, Mega Man for sure.
Mega Man.
British
Samir,
man.
what are you
Mega
working on, Samir? What's going on with you? What's going on in your world?
If I'm working on that sculpt still, the slaughter squads sculpt, but life is getting in the way.
Yeah, I
Day
know how
job,
that
freelance work,
and
all that. So if you're interested in 3D sculpts and a few of my drawings, just follow me on Twitter. It's in the description. You can search CG. You can search Samir CG on Twitter and you'll find
I
me.
would recommend that because the other thing is fucking weird.
That's my actual name, man. That's my actual name.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking weird.
Or, as I've said before, follow me and I follow Samir, and then you can find him on my follow list. Nice.
Hold
and
on.
easy.
Can you say your name one more time for me?
Sayyid Samir.
Like
Hassan
how it's
Rizvi.
supposed to be said.
Yes, Sayyid Samir Hassan Rizvi.
Oh, fuck me, dude. It's
Yeah.
never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. I really do. Maybe I'll go back and listen to it and figure it out. Fuck. It's difficult, man.
Saeed
Look at that shit.
Samir Haza Rezavi.
That's not bad. Was that close?
Yeah, you missed one word.
Is it Hamza or which is the middle?
You'd
Hassan.
probably still get killed in the
Hassan.
streets,
Oh yeah.
so.
Saeed Samir Hassan Rezavi. Not that hard.
Don't belittle me on my own goddamn show.
Oh.
Wait, that's what everyone does. Hold on a second. What is
You
going
do
on?
it yourself.
Here? I know.
Yeah.
J Money, is there anything you'd like to shout out?
Rotten, would you want to come on my show?
You have a show?
Yeah.
You have a show?
Yeah, I
You
would
have a
like to
channel?
come on your show.
Well, not on my channel yet, but it's on Forest Publishing.
Okay, when is the show happening?
Well, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays, and
Okay.
sometimes random days.
Tuesdays would be good. Like, what time are we talking?
Yesterday we started at 9 Central, I think, 8 or 9 Central.
Okay. Yeah, that could work out really well. I'd like that.
All right. And then everybody else is invited as well.
What's the channel's name again?
Post
Forest-
it in the link, mate. Post it in the
All right,
chat.
I will. It's Forest Publishing.
Let me mod you up here.
Give
let
him
me
a spanner.
find- Yeah.
Not a wrench, they're called
Justin,
spanners.
I got you. You're modded, dude. You can post links now.
So
And
I'll
shit.
post it in private.
Yeah.
And then I'll post it in chat.
All right, cool.
But yeah, the guy that I do the show with, he has a book out, The One Last Goodbye. It's
Okay.
funding right now.
Oh, I think I've
anyway,
seen that on Twitter.
Yeah, but we have guests on. You should be a guest.
Okay.
And the
Yeah,
British
I'd like
guy.
that. Cool. Cool. Well, I want to thank the panel, everybody for showing up. This was fun. I had a great time. And thanks to the chat, of course, as always, for being here. Tomorrow, I'm hoping I have to go to a gun. I'm going to be shooting guns tomorrow. But I think I'm going to try and do an early show. It'd be maybe an hour and 20 minutes earlier than usual, just so I can fit it in. That's going to be fun. Of course, we've got ComicsGate Pictionary coming this Friday. Actually going to happen this time.
Are we allowed to shoot guns on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Do you want me to come on the show and shoot some guns?
Well, I'll be. It's actually a course I have to go take.
Well, I can just shoot in my yard.
Well, yeah,
on stream.
let's do that. Yeah.
I'm
Let's
not
do
allowed a gun. I live in Britain.
I would love to do a gun shooting show. Like,
Yeah.
let's fucking
Rod's
do it,
from
man.
California. He has to go through paperwork and permission to shoot a gun.
I just need it's been a long time. I'm not a big gun guy. I've never been against guns. I think people should have all the guns they want. I was never drawn to them. But now I'm like, holy fuck, what the hell's going on? I think I'm old fashioned, I guess. Is if somebody comes and threatens my house, I feel like I need to protect my woman. So it's time, I feel like I need a fucking firearm in the house, man.
That
This
ain't
is where we're at.
old-fashioned, mate.
I don't
That's
like
what-
it.
That's what you should be. That's what you should be thinking.
I don't like it, but that's where we're at. I've never felt compelled until now to fucking move this direction, and
I'm
that's
in
unfortunate.
It's not
I'm
that.
in
I'm
Canada
not
and I'm
a.
thinking of watching you guys shit. I'm like,
Well,
I'm not a car guy either, but I get fucking irritated when somebody comes up to me if I'm driving around a Ford and sits there humorously has this debate why I have to justify driving around a fucking Ford.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, it's a vehicle I could fucking afford, fucking moron. I don't fucking give a fuck. Why do I have to
Yeah.
justify my fucking car? I hate fucking Chevy. Fucking
Yeah.
Chevy their fans broke on me fucking 7 times.
Right.
I think we're all ignoring the real question here, and that is, what is the magic number of guns?
7.
Oh,
that someone should own.
Yes.
it doesn't matter because depending on the law, if you wind up shooting somebody, the cops are gonna take that gun as evidence. And if you shot somebody who's part of the gang's gonna go after you. So
You probably
who's gonna
want some
protect you
backups.
after that?
Yeah. So maybe 7. 7
So
sounds
2?
about right. 7
I got
sounds good.
almost. I got
I
almost.
like
20.
7.
Yeah, I got almost 20 guns, and I got 2
Jesus.
composite bows.
I'm
Well,
guessing. I'm guessing guns is kind of like comics. Once you buy one, you kind of
Yeah.
want more.
Yes, guns are kind of
God.
like, well, guns are
That's a
kind of
terrible
like comic books.
analogy.
Guns are kind of like comic books and cars. You hear how Spartan talks about swords and how they're made.
Yeah.
A lot of guns are made like that. Like revolvers and 1911s particularly still require gunsmiths because they're made out of steel.
Yeah.
A lot of like particularly Glocks are made out of this type of plastic called polymer. So they're manufactured out of machine. Same thing with Springfield. So a lot of those jokes about guns jamming are generally from polymer-based guns.
Right. You see what we've done, Jay Money? Now there's
Kinda goes over my
now
head a
there's
little bit.
officially a shooting stream.
Yeah.
Now there's a shooting stream.
I'll,
now I'm gonna have to
So
do
we
this.
are a hate group and we
So-
have guns.
Oh yeah,
no,
shit.
we're a hack group, and we like to shoot. Hacks.
I'll shoot a couple handguns and I'll shoot a shotgun.
And then watch as the stream gets absolutely nuked
Yeah.
within 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I guarantee.
What they'll do is they'll blank all you guys out, and I'll just be here in the middle, and I'll just be like, "I'm British, I don't have guns. It's fine."
It will
Oh.
only get nuked if we start shooting Cassandra Jones dolls.
Oh right. And that's not we won't
Coming
do
up on
that.
the shooting stream, we obliterate some Cassandra draws.
And officially the show is over.
Why